Hi, my name is Chris Calaferis, Executive Chef of Brassaii Restaurant and Lounge in downtown Toronto, and this is Brassaii's How-To in 2. Today we're going to make a mushroom salad. It has 3 different types of mushrooms, some smoked duck, some pickled onions, and I'm going to tell you how it's all done, and we're going to put it together. So first of all, here we have Maitake mushrooms. These have been lightly grilled and then roasted in the oven. The way we grill them, we just season them, a little bit of salt, pepper, olive oil, a little bit of garlic, and some fresh herbs. We grill them for a few minutes, put them in the oven for another 3-4 minutes, and let them sit. You don't need to reheat the mushroom. This is a cold salad, so you just serve them as they are after they've cooled down. Here we have just a little honey mushroom that's been lightly pickled, and a little bit of red onion that's been lightly pickled. The reason we use the red onion is just because they're a little bit sweeter. To accompany the salad, here we have some smoked duck. We smoke the duck in-house, but if you go to your local cheesemonger, it's a great place to get some smoked duck. You can just slice it up and serve it with the salad. The thinner you're able to get the smoked duck sliced, the better. If you don't have a slicer at home, which most people don't, you can just ask your cheesemonger to slice it for you. To accompany our third mushroom is just some roasted shiitake mushrooms. Same principle as the Maitakes. They're just seasoned salt, pepper, fresh herbs, a little bit of garlic, and they're put right into the oven. Another component is lovage. So here we just have a little bit of lovage cress. If you can't find it, you can leave it out, it's perfectly fine. Some olive oil. Here we have, just for another onion component, we made an onion mayo. So what we really did is we just cooked off some onions, we pureed them in the blender, and then we just mixed it just with some plain mayonnaise. You probably want to use, I don't know, 50% of the mayo, 50% of the onion puree, a little bit of salt and pepper, and that should give you a good onion mayo. And a little bit of truffle oil, which again, while you're at the cheesemonger buying the smoked duck, you can ask them for a small bottle of truffle oil. So the first step to the salad is to get the Maitake mushrooms right onto the plate. So here we use some tweezers, but at home you can just do it with your hands, it's no problem. So you just want to get them spread out evenly on the bottom of the plate here. So once they're all spread out evenly, you take your smoked duck, bend the duck over, and you can put it right in between here. So about 3 pieces of duck is enough. The next thing we're going to put is the pickled honey mushrooms. Again, another 4 or 5 of these, and that should be enough for the dish. After the pickled honey mushroom, you can go ahead and just put a few onions along the top. You don't want to put too many onions. You don't want to overpower it with the pickled onions. It just goes really nice with the smoked duck. After we take our shiitakes, you take 2 shiitakes. You can cut them just right in half and place them right on top. Okay, so now we have all our mushrooms on the plate. So there's 3 different types. There's the Maitakes, the pickled honey, and the roasted shiitakes. If you can't find these mushrooms, it's fine to use any mushroom that you're comfortable with. It is kind of hard in the supermarket just to find the Maitakes. You'd have to probably go to a higher end supermarket to find them, or down to the market. You shouldn't have a problem finding them down at the market. The flavor of the Maitakes really comes out when you grill them. It's best to grill the Maitakes rather than just like pan roast them and then put them into the oven. So if you have access to a grill, that's even better. The next step is to get our onion mayo onto the dish. Probably about 3 dollops. You don't have to try to make this just as nice at home, but here at the restaurant we have to, presentation's a key factor. Here, onion mayo is on there. You take your truffle oil right now, put a little bit of truffle oil right across, and then your lovage just to finish off the dish. And it adds some color, some greenery to the dish. And it's a nice herb. And our last step is just a little bit of olive oil on top. Try to get a good quality olive oil. And here you have it. Brassaii's mushroom and smoked duck salad.